Alright. Snoot game part 8. Here we go. Oh god, I moved my whole camera. That's on me. I might actually be able to finish this in 2 more entries. Oh, that's not right. That's Twitter. We don't need Twitter. Here we go. Okay, so last we left these 2 crazy kids sleeping in one another's arms. Let's see where it goes from here. I think I might actually have gotten all the stuff for the really good ending. The next day I was about ready to get to school when Fang stopped me at the door. I told her I felt fine, but when I crumbled after she poked my rib cage, I decided she had a compelling argument to stay. Fang and I ended up just watching movies and playing X-Rocks all day. I don't think I've ever seen Fang this morose, though. Didn't want to pry too much, even if we're dating now. Although I have a distinct hunch it's related to the band and Trish. Today, though, I bit my tongue through Fang's chest poke test, and she let me go. I know she'd stayed the day before to keep an eye on me, but she still didn't want to go today. I made her promise not to start preening again before I left. I know picking up her missed homework will cheer her right up. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. Because in the next to best ending, she is preening like crazy when you get back. And in the best ending, I don't think she is. Also, I believe you connect with Nasser and you're able to, like, talk to him, and he actually helps you out with her. And I think Nasser's help is critical in this step. Now that I finally have some time to myself, I can properly address something I've been meaning to. The alarms. Ahem. A girl is staying at my house! How did this happen? How did I go from never being in a relationship to having a chick sleep over in less than 2 days? That's how it works, bro. Oh, fuck if anybody finds out. Fang's father, yeah, he will absolutely kill you. Nasser, maybe kill you. Trish, definitely kill you. All collectively splattering me on a wall. It's not like I can ask for advice, either. The only people I can ask are all hopelessly single and probably living off government benefits. Felt that. My heartbeat doing Fang's chest poke test from the inside is a good indicator I need to calm the fuck down. Just get through the day and check out some romance manga on the way back home. I don't think that's going to work, man. School's as rowdy as ever. Somehow nobody confronts me about the events of 2 days ago. Man, the people here move on fast. Maybe I should take the side route. Getting bumped would probably feel like getting gored. It's a roundabout way to reach my locker, but I got plenty of time. There you are! I turn to see Nasser pushing the crowd of students towards me. At least I can talk to him about the whole situation. Or ask him for advice on how well to handle Fang. Clueless. Man is about to die. Wait. Nasser's sister, Fang. The Fang who skipped school and is spending the day at my apartment, and never went home for the past 2 days. Suddenly I feel like a fish being circled by a very Nasser-shaped shark. The eyebrows of consternation. How do I even begin to explain to him? Well, you're gonna have to think on your feet, buddy. Hey, Nasser, what's... Arg! Nasser grabs me with the jacket and shoves me against the wall of lockers. Yeah, this is a bad situation. Arg, my everything! Where the hell is Fang? Oh, hey, She dished with you the other day and hasn't come home since. Do you know what I've had to put up with because of you? Everything you do with Fang is my fault for letting it happen. You're lucky she texted me yesterday. Yeah, so she texts him. So this is a good sign. Man, look at that. Look at that spiky ass. Blink. Absolute 90-degree angle. Dad was about ready to file a missing person report for her. Look, Nasser, let me explain. You better before I drag your ass home and make you tell it to my dad instead. The terrifying prospect is enough to make me pause. Vacancy at my apartment, but... Nasser's eyes shoot up like it's the one answer he didn't want to hear. We finished, but it was her idea after I fucked up my chest during an express trip down the stairs. She wanted to make sure I was alright. I wouldn't take no for an answer. Nasser sighs and releases my clothes, but the scowl stays on his face. Is that all that happened down on? I mean, we played some video games, but all that happened? I don't think... Oh, we didn't do anything, if that's what you mean. I swear, she couldn't even kiss me because of the stupid bruise. Ooh. Oh, buddy. You are terrible about this. What? Oh, look, I'm getting shoved into my locker again. And the one time you're able to predict the next consequence of your actions, it's always seconds too late. I hiss in pain as Nasser's fist pressed me against the locker. Well, it's just the one fist. Why would Bank kiss you? I swear to Raptor Jesus. I don't think I like her. Shit, I said that out loud. Horror. Nasser freezes and the color drains from his face. Then he shoves me back into the locker as hard as he can. Fucking Kamehameha wave. Fuck! A few students start turning their heads. Nasser is still frozen in place, staring at his outstretched hands with a 1,000-yard stare. Hey, is that the track team leader? He's beat out that loser for the presentation, right? Hilarious. Squeak thud. I could visibly see Nasser's thought process on his face as he finally comprehends our current situation. Yeah. No, It's not because he's a loser. It's because he's dating my sister and a loser. He gains control of his legs and hurriedly rushes through the crowd, pushing aside a few students. One or two classmates glance at me again, then continue on their way. While I'm checking for any more broken bones, my phone buzzes. Photo vision, go! Anyone beat you up yet? No. On an unrelated matter, have you spoken with Nasser recently? Lilbo was saying yesterday I haven't checked his response. Why do you need to kill him or something? Like the little beak emoji. Not yet, just think it might be a good idea to get in touch with him when you feel like it. I might feel like after I stop reading your fridge. Die. The Snoot meme. The Snoot emoji is adorable. I'm officially adopting that into my lexicon. Glad to know she's still holding up. Shit, now I'm not gonna have enough soda to last the week. I'll worry about that when I get home. Oh, poor Anon. This is crawling out of the rock bottom. Today needs to end. Now, I have a backpack full of missed assignments, including Mr. Suki's essay on the history of typefaces. Who the fuck cares about typefaces? You should probably think a little more about faces. Worst samurai English teacher ever. My ribs are burning as I heave a sigh. At least I can go home now. Where my hot tarot GF is waiting. Nice. Ugh. My hot Jero girlfriend who may or not be having a mental breakdown in my apartment. And I have no idea what to do with a fucking girlfriend. All those hours of dating simulators have not adequately simulated dating in the least. Yes, this is true. Just as I exit the main doors of Volcano High, my phone buzzes against one particularly bad bruise on my leg. Fingers crossed it's Fang. Nasser, we need to talk. You know, this is good. Meet me in the auditorium. I'm going to die. You're gonna die, weeb. Nasser's looking for your weeb ass. Best to get it over with now. I meander my way to the school's auditorium. Love the school where your drama takes precedence over the fucking schoolwork. Some of the lights are off when I get there, but I can make out Nasser's outline among the front row of seats. It's the fucked up wing. It helps with the silhouette. He doesn't turn to look at me when I enter or walk down the aisle. You, wanted to talk to me? I can see the gears in his head turning, but his expression is telling me he doesn't actually know what he wants to do. I'll keep my distance just in case. Why did you call me here? Just shut up. Let me think. He sighs and turns to me. Well, most of the way. God, look how broad he is. I shouldn't have pushed you earlier. Sorry, it was a moment of weakness. Don't worry about it. I can take a hit or two. He silently nods. Yes, man, sure. He nervously chuckles. Look, Anon. When you told me Fang could kiss you because you told me Fang could kiss you because you told her your feelings, I can't really describe it. Don't take it the wrong way, but my mind just screamed at me worst case scenario. Yeah, no, that's fair. Why's that? Guess it's my sister we're talking about here. So, Fang said she likes me too. So we're dating now, I think. Nasser clamps his hands up to his crest. Dating even, sweet Raptor Jesus. Why are you so surprised? I told you months ago I liked her, didn't I? Yes, you told me you liked her. I never expected her to like you back. Explain yourself now. I don't even really know how this happened. I mean, I barely even had friends before, let alone something romantic. Why would anyone want to go out with me? Me, Nasser! Fucking look at me! I wouldn't go out with me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Nasser leans back with a hand holding his beak. Oh man, you're worse off than I thought. Breathe, man. Yeah, see, Nasser helping you, like recruiting Nasser to your cause, is critical because, like, this guy... it hurts. Jeez, at this rate I'm going to be more concerned for you than Fang. Like, thinking about being with Fang, a part of me is fucking exuberant to the point of being higher than Reed. Reed! But then I start thinking about how I don't know how to date, and I get so worried that I feel like I'm going to vomit. And then there's my heart beating so hard, and the fucking bruise, and everything is fuck. Everything is fucking fuck, Nasser. This is back before we completely overused swearing is funny as a trope. So that was actually clever. At the time of the release of this game. Brave! I need coffee first, Nasser. Snootin' first thing in the morning today. I finally noticed the black spots in my vision and gasped. Look at these wonderful dynamic. Look at this. They're so good about capturing the dynamism of these characters. My lungs explode in pain and I falter back into the chair for support. Is this a panic attack? Nasser, I think I'm having a panic attack. My head snaps to the side and a fresh stinking pain blossoms on my cheek. I take the seconds of intense pain to focus and collect myself. Did you just slap me? Yes. The face. You calm now? Not really. Would another slap help? I'm calm, I'm calm. You got it bad, Anon. God, what bad? You're in love with Fang. How is that bad? Fang, you both need help at this point. Now that's just uncalled for. It's true. The last thing you need is to be romantically involved. What if that's exactly what we need? Just, let me get this straight. You have never had a girlfriend before. Yes. Ever. Yes, why? Aside from being sad, that just makes it really not a good idea to go for what seems like such a poor combination. Is that a challenge? Are you even paying attention? I can be a great boyfriend, just you watch. Oh my god. You know what? You may be right. Maybe just the thing Fang needs is someone to support her. I clearly can't do anything, and neither can our parents or anyone we know. But thinking back to a few days ago, she did shield you from the crowd and get you out of the auditorium. I brush it off, but it's clear she cares for you. So you know what, Anon? I'll trust you. Duh? Nasser gets up from his seat, motioning for me to follow. Monitoring for me to follow. I'll help you get to know Fang a bit better, and in return, you need to keep your promise of being a great boyfriend to her. I thank you, Nasser. Where are we going? You're gonna need some supplies. I just realized this is the heroic Nasser theme, and it's so triumphant. I follow Nasser to the parking lot where his half-beaten car waits. Listen up, because this is all I really know. Wait, should I be taking notes? First thing, you should always have a giant bag of Dino Nuggies in your fridge with her name written on it with a Sharpie. Be warned, she counts them. You eat any and it's over. I climb into the passenger seat as Nasser revs up the NASCAR. You're gonna need some barbecue sauce too. None of that bargain bin stuff. Fang only likes top shelf dipping sauce. The car violently peels out of the parking lot. Nasser used to rattle off a checklist of do's and don'ts for Fang, even as he takes me around various stores to stock up. If she ever says she isn't hungry, she is lying through her teeth. Most places know what you need if you say, my girlfriend isn't hungry. Next, either get a good supply of earplugs or say goodbye to your sense of hearing entirely. She can and will stay up until 2 a.m. listening to music on full blast. Nasser tells me more information about Fang that I probably should have known. And lastly, she will rip your shirt at least once. Have spares ready. What? Oh yeah, this is actually my 5th jacket this semester. I see. So that confirms Nasser is just colorblind if he keeps getting these fuck ugly jackets. So, I've got your blessing? If you help my sister, Anon. Of course, I'll be the best boyfriend. You better, because otherwise it won't be me next time. What? Dad needs a new caddy. He'll probably ask you and then you'll go missing. Ah, fuck. Now tell me where your place is so I can drop you off. Nasser hesitates when I give him my address. Skin Row? You know I should have figured, but still. He speeds off in the direction of my apartment with all the grace of a semi-truck. Once we reach my neighborhood, his driving gets even more erratic. Never stopping at stop signs and staying just above the speed limit. He drives like I do. Paranoid much? Nasser finally comes to a stop in front of my building to let me out. Thanks for the ride, Nasser, and the Fang stuff, too. Nasser's gaze is fixed on the building's doors instead. So you're going up to see Fang now, huh? You know you can come talk to her with me if you want. No, I mean, can't leave my car alone in this neighborhood. Don't want something to happen to her, right? He tops it off with a less than genuine laugh. Nasser, your car is more dense than most of the ones around here. Also, I need help carrying all this stuff. What? There's like 4 bags. You can carry it fine. Not with these crippling injuries. You slamming me into the locker didn't help either. Oh, it's a miracle I'm still able to breathe. Nasser rolls his eyes. Fine, I'll carry the crap up, but only for a moment. I don't want my car getting jacked. This is a completely reasonable concern on Nasser's part, for the record. He gets all the bags from the back seat, and I lead him up the stairs to my place. Has Fang been doing alright here? Probably still a bit rattled. Wasn't in the best mood this morning, either. Probably a good idea not to get confrontational or anything, yeah? Nasser nods, and I unlock the door. I hold the door open for Nasser. He hesitates to enter, so I look in to see Fang set on my bed, mashing away on the Duke furiously. Nasser? Don't freak out. He's just here to... Wait. Why are you playing Rock Band with a controller? You mean I was doing it wrong? And my account was locked. How did you even get into that to start? Dude, your password was Rainbow. Who cares about that? Why is he here? Nasser waves dismissively. Well, Anon, you're welcome for the ride. I'll just be going now. Wait, Nasser. He freezes halfway out the door. These two are such a pair. How much do you know? No. About me and Anon. Anon filled me in earlier. That fills your sister. Anyway, you what? Fang, don't worry. He's cool. You weren't planning on telling Dad I'm here, were you? No, I wasn't. I'm serious. You can't tell him. He'd kill Anon. No, really. I wasn't going to tell. Please, Nasser. I need to know for absolute sure. God damn it, Fang. Why don't you trust me with even this? Nasser inhales deeply and turns toward the door. Sorry, I'm going now. I won't tell, I swear. It's not that I don't trust you. He pauses again with his hand on the doorknob. Yeah, these two need to work out their shit. Like Spears did numerous times in the past, I take hold of Nasser's shoulder. I offer a reassuring smile, look at that reassuring smile, and nod back towards Fang. Then what? Why do you hate me? I don't hate you. Every time I see those... Your scars, I mean. I just remember that day back then. What does that have to do with anything? Aww. I mean, it's my fault, isn't it? I lied to you and you got hurt. But it's like you don't blame me even though you should. Everyone depends on you. You're the star player at school, but it's in spite of your family instead of because of it. Aw, poor Fang. You can't even bring yourself to hate me. All this time, that's what this was about? Fang wipes away a tear with her wing and nods. Nasser brushes my hand off his shoulder and turns around. I don't hate you because I don't blame you for anything, Fang. Back then we were only kids. I was 11, 12. I was always thinking I'd done something wrong because of how you acted differently since then. I thought you hated me. I mean, look at all the shit I've ruined for you. Band practices, shows, parties, hell, dates even. All I ever do is ruin things for you. And when I did, I'd always get told off by Trish. A part of me wants to groan at just the mention of her name. Yeah, Trish... I think I did since both Nasser and Fang are looking at me. Way to ruin the moment, Anon. Real smooth, man. Real smooth. Oh, come on, we're finally making progress. Remind me why we're dating again. Hey, he's your boyfriend. Cut him some slack. What's that supposed to mean? The siblings chuckle lightly at my expense. The things I do for people. Once the laughter ends, Fang looks at Nasser. Look, Nasser, for all of Anon's faults, I do like him. He has plenty. Just look at this fucking trash. Which is why I'd rather Dad not arrest him and kill him. I know I haven't been a good sibling, but I'm begging you here. I told you before, I won't tell. Just be sure to come home later tonight. Fang hisses and looks away. You are coming home tonight, yeah? Well... What? What? I need to stay to look after my idiot boyfriend. I don't need... Fang withdraws her finger from the bruise on my chest. Fuck God, again with the tests. What am I supposed to tell Dad then? Hell, what have you been telling him? That I've been staying at Naomi's place for a group project. Well, I can't say I'm staying at Trisha Reed's place. But Naomi? If I told Dad I was staying at Annon's place in Skin Row, what do you think would happen? Okay, fair point. I think you only get this music if you start getting the good ending. Notice it's like a harmony of previous themes getting played together. Are you actually okay staying here, though? Fang shrugs and looks away. Well, it's not bad, just boring when I'm all alone. And there's not much to eat here. Well, let's fix that last part, then. I get a questioning look from Fang as I take one of the grocery bags from Nasser. Her eyes instantly lock into the hefty bag of dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets I take out. You gonna stay for dinner, Nasser? I want to, but... The loud blaring of a car alarm as Nasser dropped the rest of the bags onto the floor and rushed out the door. Shit, the NASCAR! Huh. Guess he wasn't wrong about the carjacking thing. I told you. Well-founded fear. I turned back to Fang, who's currently writing her name on the bag of tenders. Mine. Fang, you can't hog... Sssss. Did you just hiss at me? Mine. We ended up watching Top Spear until midnight when Fang hogged her bag of nuggies. I was ready for an uneventful day of school. In fact, I'd be extremely happy if it was. This entire week has been the most dramatic in my life. Even the walk to school was dramatic, with Fang escorting me as if she was Secret Service. In English, I'm still trying to catch up with the rest of the class. In any other class, I'd have been caught up, but Mr. Suki is an absolute slave driver. My phone buzzes, and I try to tell myself it's not worth getting distracted. The next question isn't on Seraph's history, however, and I decide it's not worth it. Phonovision, go. Fang. Ugh. Please tell me your morning is going better than mine. Could be better. Why? I didn't even think of Trish. She hasn't seen me in 2 days and is trying to bother me with band stuff. She's really not taking a break well. Oh, are you serious about quitting music and all that? What? Why would I quit music? Just taking off the band for a while. I think Trish gets the memo now. Apparently cold shoulder works wonders on her. You think that'll work for long? No, lol. We'll have to make distance at lunch. Let's eat on the roof or something. Good idea. She doesn't respond further, so I turn my attention back to the assignment. So, fonts can be broadly classified into one of 4 subgroups: Old Style, Transitional, Didone, and Slab Serif. In order for... Nope, just writing a review of BIIC, a post-paleo RPG here. I passed the assignment. After a tortuous science period where Fang poked my bruises whenever she got bored, lunch came around. Fang and I got plates of country fried steak and start heading up the stairs, chattering about possibly seeing a movie this weekend. Seemed like a Kong fan. Did Nasser say that? Maybe, but come on, looked like it'd be a great movie. Before I can retort, I hear footsteps rushing in from behind. Fang, I thought we'd hang out in the auditorium, like usual? Gone. Fang doesn't even bat an eye and continues up the steps. Trish follows even as Fang starts taking the steps 2 at a time. Fang, come on! If the door was still there, I'm pretty sure Fang would have kicked it open. Instead, she quickly turns with a huff and starts to scale the ladder one-handed. Before Trish can climb it, I pull myself up the ladder awkwardly. Each step up a rung, I need to pause, the rough movements causing bouts of pain across my chest. Trish growls as I take my time climbing up. Halfway up, I'm able to hand Fang my tray of food and scale the ladder at a slightly faster snail's pace. Oh man, that is a pissed off Trigger. Once I'm at the top, I swing my legs onto the ladder, blocking Trish from climbing up too. Asshole, let me talk with Fang. Know any theaters with easily accessible fire exits? You kidding? Of course I do. Sweet. Saves me some money. God, I swear to fuck! Fang, please, just say something. I can tell Fang is getting annoyed at Trish not taking the hint. Trish, I just don't want to see you right now, okay? But why? I'm your best friend. I still need some time away after what you did. What about Reed? What about Verm Drama? We can't perform with just the two of us? Anyway, I think you should leave, Trish. I think you aren't thinking straight. We need you to come back to... Trish. Dramatic shadowing. Her voice is a calm fury, cold and collected and bitter. I'm trying to have lunch with my boyfriend that you just humiliated in front of everyone barely 2 days ago. I am perfectly capable of deciding for myself if I want to take a break. Yeah, see? Good boundaries. If and when I want to get back into the band, I will talk to you. For now, all you're doing is pissing me off and ruining our lunch together. Leave. Trish's jaw hangs open, a barely audible squeak of protest escaping her. Oh. She wipes a tear away with her jacket sleeve and shimmies down the ladder. Sorry. Whoosh. Fang waits till her footsteps quiet before letting out a sigh. Oh. That hurt. Fang's hand finds mine and grasps it. Her grip is feather-light, and I can feel her shuddering breath as a shiver in her palm. I offer her silent reassurance, my fingers curling around her hand softly. Anon, do you think I fucked up? I consider it for a moment. While Trish did mess up big time, she's still Fang's best friend. It wasn't all malice, just misguided. Maybe some time apart will help both Fang and Trish. Maybe, but, you know. I know you can hear this, though. Fang simply rolls her eyes. Such a dweeb. Yep. She held my hand the entirety of lunch, which was nice. But it made eating my mediocre steak fucking difficult. Ah, April 1st. Good days. How are we doing on time here? Feels like about half an hour. Oh, man, nailed it. Let's keep going. Fang and I have been together for a month now. And right now, I'm going to win our prank war. She may have got me with that stupid kiss prank. How the hell she found a mousetrap that small, I'll never know. But I got a special packy treat for her today. For once, I can use my weebiness for the greater good. Greater good, eh? Hey, Sweet Tooth. Fang groans at the pet name. Honestly, that hurt me to say, too. I consider using her mom's pet name, but after the last time, I didn't want to tempt her. Phase 1 complete. She's too distracted to check the box in my hand. Want to play the Pocky game? How do you play that? Well, I hold one of these. I take one of the green sugary sticks from the box and hold a planed in by my teeth. Between my teeth, didn't you have to take it with your lips and try and bite as much as you can without touching my face? She put a Pocky stick in his face. Fang narrows her eyes in suspicion and then cautiously moves her head toward mine. It's just chocolate. Hell yeah. She moves in and crunches down on the Pocky stick centimeters from my face. Jackpot. Her face contorts almost immediately and she spits it out on the floor. What the fuck is that? Where'd you even get those? I barely contain my laugh as Fang downs the rest of her coffee to get the taste out of her mouth. Let's just say Silicon gets all sorts of weird snacks from Japan. Like wasabi Pocky sticks. Fang looks ready to strangle me, but I still have one card left to play. Hey, I have amnesty for today. April Fools. Payback for the mousetrap from the other day. I have amnesty for today. She growls at that and jabs me in the shoulder. I guess I deserve that much. Before I can make my retort, an announcement comes in over the speakers. Alright, everyone, listen up! Next month will be what is possibly the highlight of your time here at Volcano High. Prom! That's right, I said it. Tomorrow we will be selling fucking tickets to prom, so get those formal fucking outfits ready! PA system's ending chime ushers in a moment of complete silence. Then all at once the chatter starts. Oh man, I gotta ask him to go with... I even have it dressed good enough for. Tickets are pretty expensive, I'll pass this time. Everyone seems excited about the sudden news. Prom, huh? Guess I wouldn't mind going if it's with Fang. What should we wear? Or what would she wear? Actually, scratch that, what would I wear? I can't afford a decent outfit. Maybe I'll mail home and ask Dad for his old suit. Couple tickets like $100 too. I'm sure I could make it work if I needed to. Hey, Fang. Settle down, students. There'll be plenty of time to scheme your night of debauchery later. We still have a lesson to get through. Finish this and then chatter all you need. The class collectively throws their heads back to groan. Oh, fiddlesticks, it's only 2 pages of particle physics. You have a spare railgun in your backpack. Professor Fernsworth passes out the assignment and turns to his desk for a quick nap. Particle physics isn't too hard, more tedious than anything. I should finish pretty quickly unless something comes up. Anna, remind me, what's a quark again? Oh, right. Lab partners. About 15 minutes into the assignment, the two of us are just about done. We're making surprisingly good time. And you said the electrons hold the negative charge, right? Yeah. Can't imagine I'd be using this crap in real life. You never know. You might shrink one day. Yeah, and you might stop pretending you're live streaming on you, Snoot. Yeah, about that. As far as you know, I might be giving you incorrect answers, you know. Sure. The teacher is making his rounds, checking on the student, and gets to our desk. Hello, Anna and Fang. Are you two getting along well? Yes, Dr. Fernsworth. Glad to hear. You know, I'm real proud of you two. I remember at the start of the year you were at each other's throats, and now look at you. The two of us cringe. Yeah, thanks. At any rate, you two understand the material, right? Oh yeah, Fang and I are fine. I was just helping them with a few problems. Whew, remembered it this time. Good. I won't keep you any longer then. Fernsworth meanders to pester the next few students. Anyways, where were we? I turn back to Fang and her mischievous grin. What? Her grin only grows. What? What's with the look? She shakes her head and covers her mouth. Did I say something funny? Anon, you ignorant slut. Notice something about me? Anything at all? Why do you have feathers on your elbows, anyway? God, no. I'm not actually envy Anon. What? Oh, she! Oh. Still, why do you have feathers on your elbows? Fang rolls her eyes and digs her feathered elbows into my side. Alright, I get it. Just joking around. Shame your jokes suck. We chuckle together. Ha ha ha. So, like, I can say you're my girlfriend now. Fang blushes a little. You always could, dummy. The blush becomes contagious, and I find myself looking back at the worksheet. These two. God. Look at that innocent smile on his face. Girlfriend. Suddenly I'm feeling squeamish all over again. I mean, we went on dates before, but she's never straight up said she's my girlfriend. Now I'm on the spot. It only makes sense that I ask her to prom, right? Only makes sense, right? Why am I getting so worked up all of a sudden? This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna ask. Hey, Fang, we're going to prom together, right? Oh yeah, totally. I was gonna ask if you wanted to go at all. Of course I do, but do you want to go? I mean, only with you? Yes or no, dork? Yes. That wasn't so hard, was it? Like plucking feathers. She playfully elbows me again. I think I get the feathers on the elbow thing now, because those things fucking dig in, ow. Do you even have something to wear? I was gonna ask my dad for his old clothes. You sure? I could ask Nazar for his old stuff. Tail and wings. Oh, right. What about you? You actually gonna wear a dress? I've got this sick-looking dress shirt. Nah, shirts suck. So, yeah, okay. In some of the worst endings, she wears a shirt. It's bad. It goes very poorly. Wings again? Wings again. At least I can wear a backless dress. I cut my chin and try to picture the dress. The heat creeping up my face tells Fang exactly what I'm thinking. I grin and nod approvingly. An earned third elbow to my side. You're gonna get chafed from those feathers, dude. Wait, hold on. Do you still go by Fang at least? Why wouldn't I? Cool, just checking. Taking it one step at a time, you know? There's only about 10 minutes left of class. We're gonna have enough time to finish the assignment? Shit, yeah, forgot. I flip over the page to reveal the entire second half of the assignment. It's gonna be close, though. Fang scoots her chair closer to me. No time to waste then, yeah? Splitting the questions between us, Fang and I are able to finish the assignment seconds before the bell. Nailed it. Somehow. Whew. That was a tense scene. We got it, though. No, this is actually pretty chill. Yeah, the version of Fang that you get whenever she's actually confident and kind of feeling herself is amazing. It's actually pretty incredible. And Anon wisely asking for help and then getting it from people he's connected with and earned the trust of is the only way you can succeed with her. So I think we did it. I think we nailed this playthrough, folks. I think we got it, chat. We walk through the hall together, at least until we have to split to our separate classes. Hey, wait, you did the word search bit for this time, right? I thought you said you were terrible at those. And you've bullied me up to this point. I feel used. That's because I used you. I'll get you for... Ah, Fang, there you are. A moment, please. We turn to see Principal Spears trailing behind us. Yes? Fang, I was planning on asking you during your next class since I found you here. I'm embarrassed to say we're missing one event slot during prom. Scheduling error. And your teacher, Mr. Jingo, recommended you for the musical talents. I'm not asking you to make your decision right now, but if you consider helping out by performing a musical number or two, that would help monumentally. Oh. Fang's gonna play for the school? If Fang agrees to. Well, sure. Yeah, I'd love to do some songs for prom. Fantastic news, Fang. When you can, please swing by the office. Thank you, Principal Spears. I'll come after school today. Spears nods and heads off. Whoosh. Shit, now I really need to get a good dress. I thought you had one. A party dress isn't a performance dress. It's like, you know what I mean. I guess. You don't seem as excited as last time you got somewhere to play. I know, I mean, last time I had a whole band to play with. You sure you'll be alright playing solo? Probably. I'll also need to practice a lot more. You'll help me, right? Of course. As long as you don't need me up on stage with you. I'm trying to keep the crowd from throwing things this time around, actually. Bite me? Speaking of, I'll see you at lunch, right? Yeah, of course. Mwah! Oh, you get a little dino peck. Fang pecks me on the cheek and starts down the hall to her next class. Oh, yeah, boyo. Yeah. I feel my lips spread into a grin. It's kind of weird to think of, but I'm actually excited for prom. It's because you nailed it, bucko. Man, I hope Dad's suit has actually been to the cleaner. I don't want to disappoint. Every day after school for the next few weeks, I would join Fang to help her practice. Some days he would go to her place, and other days her father was home early. Those days Fang would politely ask Knaster to drop her off at my place. The bribes to keep it from her dad stopped being necessary after the third time. The practice sessions themselves were long and arduous. Sessions would go on until either her dad kicked me out or sundown. Fang would play for hours on end, occasionally stopping to let me try and to take a break. Just a second, we need to... It's a little loud. Oh man, no it's not. Sheesh. Despite my warning, she'd play until her fingertips were raw and red. That's an artist for you, man. I decided it was time for a real break once I ran out of Band-Aids. My great idea was to take out the map of the city I'd had since I moved in and throw a dart at it to decide where we'd go for the day. There's lots of neat places in the city for dates. The mall, the arcade, a local amusement park. I think you see some of these and I want to hug that gator too. It's been a while since I played that one. That's the next stream, chat. And the dart landed in the ocean over the dock. The look from Fang told me she wasn't stepping anywhere near a tuna boat. The aquarium it is. Okay, well, let's chill out right here. Because this feels like a good place for the next part. And we're only at 38 minutes. You know what? Let's do it. Let's power through. So the aquarium date. So here we are inside after paying admission. I suggested she wear some gloves just to protect her hands. I don't think she understood the second part because they were fingerless. The aquarium is a large marble building on a marina. The various exhibits sprawl out to make the place turtle-shaped from a bird's eye view. It's a nice place, but I still need to make this entertaining to Fang. She already looks bored. Looking through one of the map kiosks, I try to make a mental plan for the trip. They got exhibits for the deep sea, the Gulf of Mexico, the dopefish, tropical reefs. Eeny, meeny, miny. Really? Sea turtles it is. I take Fang's hand and lead her through the lobby into the chamber labeled Sea Turtle Conservatory. Look at that smile. Anon, are you sure you want to spend the day here? If you wanted to go to the mall or something... Oh my god! Oh, this is a rare... Fang dweebing out about something cute. A little sea turtle swims out of hiding in the tank right in front of us. Immediately, Fang breaks free of my arm and presses against the glass. It's the face. Look at these cute little shits, I love them. Yeah, I see them. I peer into the tank and see a few more hatchlings bob out of the decorative grass. The height becomes contagious, and I find myself pressed against the glass as well. Please avoid touching the glass. It stresses the little guys out. Oh, sorry. Come on, Fang, there's more stuff to see. No. There's more here than just those baby turtles, you know. Doesn't matter. You're just gonna stay here all day, then. Yep. What'll you do for lunch? Bring me something from the cafe. Alright, here I go off without you. Oh look, a Dumbo octopus. Where is it? In a snap, Fang's moved from pressing her face against the turtle tank to pressing it against the octopus tank. Look at this guy. Knows what he's doing. Smooth operator. Ma'am, please refrain from... Oh my gosh, I don't look at it. It's like a living egg yolk with button eyes. Is that the first analogy you could think of? And what's over here? Are those seahorses? Holy crap, I have to take a video of this. Whoosh. And she wanders around. That's great. I shrug apologetically to the attendant who has given up entirely. But watching Fang zoom between the exhibits to gush over each oddly cute sea animal was just too much. Subtly, my phone finds its way into my jacket pocket, already set to record. Phonovision. She'll probably kill me if she found out. But it'd be a good death. Wait, where'd she go? I've done this, by the way, petting the manta rays. It's pretty great. I round the corner to see the next room is a large group of school children hovering over a stingray touch tank. That is a large group of school children and Fang towering above the rest. She does have the act down, though. Oh, cool, a stingray pool. You plan on touching one? Touch? Yeah, you can put your hand in and they'll slide against it. Watch. I roll up my jacket sleeve and push my hand into the water, splaying it out. Fang and the children lean in intently. The water's cold, but sure enough, a few of the playful things make their round and slide up right against it like a cat begging for scratches. See? Several in the crowd start jumping with excitement and put their own hands in the water to try for themselves. Fang doesn't seem completely convinced, though. You sure they're alright just to touch like that? Aren't those dangerous? I mean, it's a bit slimy, but there's a hand sanitizer thing on the wall right there. That isn't what I meant. Come on, I'll make sure they don't bite. Fang reluctantly grabs my dry arm and I lead her to a spot not occupied by ankle biters. Put my hand back in and motion for Fang to do the same. She hesitates with her hand raised just above the water's surface, then plunges her hand down next to mine. It doesn't take long for a few rays to make the corner and brush up against our hands. Eep! You alright? Yeah, I know, it's just... You're right about them being slimy. Well, I have yet to hear of a dry fish. Shut up. After a few more rounds of rays, Fang decides she's had enough. Yeah. Surprisingly complicated to say that one. See, that wasn't terrible, right? Actually, you got all your fingers, right? I don't know, want to check? Her cheeky grin and raised middle finger confirm her hand's integrity. So, which exhibit are we checking next? I checked the aquarium pamphlet to see where we haven't been yet. Well, if we go outside, we can see the dolphin pools. That way it loops back through the deep sea exhibits. With Fang in agreement, I lead her towards the exit marked with a large dolphin sign. Upon exiting the building, my nose is assaulted by a mix of salty air and the smell of raw fish. Somehow it's even fishier than inside the aquarium. It smells like lunch. Says they should be feeding the dolphins pretty soon. The walkway circles around a large pool with several dolphins swimming around, and I can make out the trainer holding a hoop with a bucket of fish by their feet. One of the dolphins jumps straight through the hoop and is rewarded with a fish caught out of the air. Would you jump through a hula hoop for me if I had treats? I notice the trainer has traded the hoop for a large brush and is getting one of the dolphins to open its mouth. The trainer starts brushing the dolphin's teeth and showing off the rows of neatly spaced cones. Just a second, folks. I got a burp acid into my throat. There's been much coffee, I think. I make a show of craning my neck down to get a view of Fang's teeth from below. She raises an eyebrow for a second and then realizes. Poosh. An elbow jams into my shoulder and her other hand covers her snout. So that's how you brush your teeth. I don't need someone to bribe me, at least. Well, if you ever need help, I'm sure I can get them to lend me one of those brushes. And that gets me a jab in the ribs this time. But come on, you have to admit they look a bit like you. I don't see it. The dolphin besides her nods in agreement. Right then. So how about we hit the last spot and go grab our own lunch? Unless you want to have some tuna with your clone there. Fang rolls her eyes at that. Her dolphin duplicate did too. You're fucking with me, aren't you? What are you talking about? Fang's aquatic doppelganger makes a laugh-like chirping and finally swims away. So deep sea then. He is kind of dolphin-y. We leave the dolphin pen, following signs back towards the building. The floor slopes slowly until we reach a door labeled as the sub-level to our destination. Pushing through, we find ourselves in an oversized hamster tube beneath the water. I didn't realize they had one of these. Yeah, these are cool. From within the glass walkway, we're surrounded by a myriad of colorful marine life swimming around us. Fang's eyes are wide as she tries to follow the different schools of fish that dart to and fro about. I'm more mesmerized by the water-filtered light cascading off Fang, casting her in a gentle glow that illuminates her white feathers. God, so glad I'm recording this. Recording what? The shark! Yeah, that cool-looking shark over there. I point to the shark that's currently lazing about, casually drifting by the walkway. Fang turns to gush at the shark, giving me the opportunity to quickly stop my phone and see that my battery is near dead and storage near full. Is that her feather? Okay, I thought so. Ah, there's the last exhibit. I hold open another set of doors, the room within near pitch black. Is it closed? The lights. Oh, no, the room is dark because the things inside aren't used to light. Oh. Wait, are you scared? No, I wasn't expecting it is all. I offer her my hand. Aw. Powerful boyfriend energy there. Despite her claim otherwise, I can feel how tense she is by how her fingernails dig into my hand. I lead her into the darkened room, what little light there is coming from the various animals within. The aquariums then are packed with bioluminescent jellyfish, illuminating the darkened room with an ethereal glow. Ethereal. Oh, those are moon jellies. Whoa, this is beautiful. Yeah, that. I wasn't referring to the exhibit. Fang's grip on my hand eases and her fingers work to intertwine with mine. Aw, powerful girlfriend energy there. With what little light there is, I can make out Fang's smile. My eyes have adjusted enough that I can see Fang's eyes locked onto mine, the gossamer light making them glow. My lips press softly into Fang's beak in a chaste peck. Eep. Oi, give me a warning next time. Nah. I laugh even as her hips bump me roughly. Thump. Our interlocked fingers prevent her from using her preferred elbow tactic. So, had fun? Maybe. Mayhaps. I'll say yes if you delete that recording. Oh, but you were so cute. Shut up. I'm sexy, damn it, not cute. Why not both? She glowers. Feel rested? A bit. I'll feel even more rested after some lunch, though. Sounds like a plan. The rest of our day was spent just relaxing on the pier. Ah, that's nice. That was a little fangish. Snacks on the boardwalk, a bad sunburn on my neck. That's what you get, man. And a very relaxed girlfriend. Overall, mission successful. Except the sunburn. Ow. One month later. Okay. It's a little early, but we're going to call it there. I think the next one is the prom that deserves its own episode. This one ended very nicely in a date, and we've kind of got these kids into much smoother waters. It was a little rocky there for a minute, but I think we're going to get one of the better endings. Well, folks, we'll see you in the next part.